So what's up guys, in this video we're gonna be making an impact shake that you can use in your flow edits or hype edits, and it looks something like this. Yeah, so call it whatever you want. I'd call it an impact shake. Before we get started, the effects that you need to have are up down 2, BCC reframer, and the mild shake. So let's get started. First of all, you're gonna need to have the up down 2. So first of all, you'd wanna take up down 2, and we're gonna keyframe the values of this effect. So our first keyframe will have these values, and for me I have chosen the Y position relatively greater to the X position, as my clip is moving vertically. As you can see, is going up to down, so that's why I have chosen a greater Y value. So if your clip was to move sideways, then it would be the opposite, as X would be larger than Y. But yeah, you can work that out. And so first of all, my Y position is going to be greater, and my frequency is going to be up to 400 or 300, whichever large value you like. And we're going to keyframe this till everything's 0, and once the frequency is zeros, none of the values matter. So yeah, so once that's done, we're gonna be moving on to the BCC reframer. Now why have I used this? This is for the scaling of the clip. As you can see, it's constantly moving in and out, in and out, and then at the end I have scaled it in so that it looks natural. Now how would you achieve this effect? So what you would like to do is go to the foreground transforms. Once you're in the foreground transforms, you're gonna be focusing on the scale master post. So what this does is it just controls the scaling of the clip. So the way to achieve this effect is to just constantly put down values which are increasing and decreasing. For example, my first value over here has a 100 scale, and my next keyframe has a 110 scale. So and then I have a 102 scale, 105, and you can see the difference in my values keeps decreasing as my shake is starting to end. So I hope that makes sense, and that way I have achieved this scaling effect. And once my shake effect is done, you can see that I've started to scale it from here, from 100 to 110. I have scaled it, and if you want to learn how to scale this, you can check out my scaling tutorial, in which I have explained scaling in great depth. Okay, once that's out of the way, we're now gonna choose up down 2 again, but this time for our Z value. And the reason why I've chosen up down 2 effect for Z value is so that I can control all the axes of the clip. Yeah, so you don't need to keyframe this. If you do, you can, but just make sure to put it down to 0 so that it seems natural when the shake ends. So here my frequency is less as my shake, which is our main shake, has already been completed. So this is just a complementary shake, and you can even choose not to put it, but for the Z value I have chose to put it. Here my frequency is gonna be very low, as I don't want it to disrupt the original shake, because if I do this, then it looks something like this, which is not good. And then our X is gonna be of low priority, Y is also gonna be of low priority, and here you can see Z is up to 22, as I want the Z axis to be felt in my shake. Okay, now moving on to the mild shake. Now I've chosen the mild shake so that it doesn't look constant, because if I remove this, then you can see that it just stays in place, while with my mild shake it constantly moves left to right, and you can even increase the value if you want. Yeah, so that's that. And finally we are back to our BCC reframer, and this is just so that you can cover up the messing up of the tiles. And so once again, you're just gonna go to the foreground transforms and go to the scale master post, and in this case you don't need to keyframe it, as you just want to scale the clip up so that you can't see all of the mess that's going on with the tiles. Or if you not like this, then you can just put up some black bars to cover it up. So that is our shake, and yeah, you can copy these values. You can copy these values and try out your own values, but make sure to keep the logic similar in your shakes. With that, the video ends. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below which tutorials you want, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.